Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. Happy 2024. I'm so happy to say goodbye to 2023, although it brought many blessings and it also brought a lot of grief. So I'm ready for the great things that are coming this way. So before we get into the reading, I just want to announce that I finally finished my book. This is the complete guide to waking up. And in it, I give you all of the stages that everybody is going through with the ascension process. There's 6 stages that you will go through. I tell you how long they're going to take, what you can expect to happen. And it's all about balancing your energy. There's a section in here working on your mind. I give you lots of tapping scripts. And there is a section that is basically therapy. So, going to a therapist can be expensive and it's not always accessible. And some people just don't like it. So for those of you, and I do believe that it is possible to heal ourselves if we have the right tools. So I'm hoping this book can give you all the tools you need to navigate and live a beautiful life. There's a section on your body, things that you can eat and do and change. And there's a section on your soul. So, and it's in this book, I am not telling you what to do in any way. You don't have to do anything in any particular order. You can write in it. There are journal pages at the back of it. It is literally everything that I have used in my process of healing. So, I hope you'll check that out. The link will be in the description box below. And without further ado, this is a collective reading, and we are just going to see what can we expect for 2024. What can the collective expect for 2024? Interesting. The first card out here is right. And that is exactly what I did with this book. It is what Spirit guided me to do. So if you have something, and again, the right card, you could have an idea that you need to write down. You could need to write a message to somebody. You could have a song or a poem, or there's just something that you need to get out, to write about. It could be, writing in a dream journal, just having a regular journal, journaling your healing process. So yes, 2024, sometimes in order to manifest things, you can write down what it is that you want. If you're needing to make a decision, write down a pros and cons list. There's something to do with writing here. There is a need to take back our personal power, to be in our power, to live on purpose, to be able to react instead of respond to situations. A lot of times when we're going through life, we really are just flying by the seat of our pants. And in 2024, I think it's going to be all about being more aware of who you are, what you want, how you're showing up, how other people are showing up, we're going to understand that our thoughts manifest our reality. So we're going to be taking more control over our thoughts, which gives us power to create the reality that we truly want. And we're all going to be understanding the divinity within us. I believe that is one of the very first parts that in the book. The process, what is the process? The ascension process. The process I am referring to is known as the ascension process. It involves a gradual shift in awareness, perspective, vibration, attunement, and conscious alignment with your true self. Ascension is a universal shift, a journey of self-discovery and growth in your physical form. It is not something that is imposed upon you, but rather initiated by you, experienced as an evolutionary journey. Everyone will go through this process, which brings up repressed emotions, negative patterns, habitual behaviors, addictions, and victim mentality to the surface for examination. The key to healing past traumas is not to focus on forgiving others, but to release any attachment to the outcome and transcend the patterns that no longer serve you. This is exactly what we are doing, and this is exactly why I put together this book, so that I could help you get there. The whole process is the process to oneness, and it's one where we explore the outer reaches of our humanness to the depths of our divinity within. Things like tarot reading and all, mediumship and all those things that were once considered taboo, or that were once considered only able to do by certain gifted people. Well, as you can see now, there are thousands and thousands of tarot readers popping up everywhere. It's going to become more commonplace for people's intuition and psychic abilities to be coming to the surface. So, all of us are going to be tuning into the divinity within us. Recognition, again, we all want recognition for the things that we do, or we would all like to be recognized, but there's a point where we need to recognize ourselves, recognize our own skills, talents, abilities, our own divinity, our own power, and the knowledge that we have. We need to share. We need to share our experiences. We need to share our knowledge. This is how this year is, this year is, or I believe is ruled by Jupiter and Pluto? No. I don't know off the top of my head right now, but I know Jupiter is in Saturn, Jupiter. It's all about expansion, growth, and it's all about, luck. This is the time for great things to happen. And it is all about our collective. The collective is what drives the direction of how things are going to go. And we have commitment. You're being asked to commit to something. Commit to your healing process, committing to a new job, committing to a new relationship, committing to bettering your health, committing to raising a child, committing to building a business. There's something that Spirit, committing to writing a book, committing to whatever it is, there is something that we are going to be asked to commit to this year. And then At the bottom of the deck, which is the overall energy, we have birthing. This year is all about birthing new ideas, new awareness, new projects, new discovering new talents, skills, abilities. So yeah, this is going to be a really great year. Oh, and I noticed there's 2 more cards. These are brand new cards that I was gifted for Christmas. And we have 2 more that are stuck in here. So yes, we have love and return to spirit. So the key to this whole ascension process is love and authenticity. You know, it's all about, people are tired of being lied to. People are waking up to all of the lies and the deception and the deceit. And this is happening on personal level, on a familial level, and on a global level. So there's no escaping everything that's happening right now. And if you don't really know what's going on, you can feel like you're going crazy. So the key here is love and return to spirit. There's a need to return to our true self. This is what it's all about. So with that, I wish everybody a fabulous 2024. There is many, many miracles and blessings and things available to us, coming for us. Yeah, it's going to be a good year. It's an 888 year, which is all about moving forward. Moving forward, things happening, doors opening. So yeah. Good luck to everybody, and if you would like a personal reading, the information is listed below, and please, I encourage you to check out the book. I hope it helps you on your journey, and as well, I thank everybody who has stuck around and supported me. I love you all, and I will be posting videos to see what each zodiac sign can expect for the next 12 months. Hello, Gemini. Thank you for sticking around. We're not going to waste any time. We're just going to jump right in and see what you can expect month by month for 2024. Starting with January for Gemini. What do we have in January for Gemini? Gemini, we have the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So you could get a surprise offer, opportunity, or some sort of surprise coming in here, Gemini. Something that's going to make you possibly reevaluate things. You might have a decision that you might have to make. You might find yourself weighing the pros and cons and really trying to tune into your intuition to figure out what is the right thing to do here. So, in February, we have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So definitely 2 tens. You're coming to the end of a cycle. Even though you might feel like everything is a burden, you might feel like you've hit rock bottom in some way, Gemini. Something's, somebody could have backstabbed you, done you dirty in some way. This could be discovering that you have a health issue that you need to take a look at here, Gemini. So these are general readings. Take it how it resonates for you. We are going to clarify. In March, you find yourself having to walk away from something, having to leave something behind. So whether Again, it could be anything because this is just a general reading. So it could be a job, it could be a person, it could be bad habits that are affecting your health, it could be any number of things. And again, we're going to get clarifiers. April, what do we have for April? What can Gemini expect in April? April, you have a lot of repeating numbers here. We have 2 4s, the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Cups is indicating that, either you could be focusing on the stagnancy, focusing on the lack of, focusing on all of the things that are going wrong. And they say where manifestation goes, where our energy flows. So if you're constantly focusing on the lack, you're going to miss the opportunities that are coming in. There could be some with the 7 of Cups. You could be projecting some past experiences into future opportunities, and that's something that we all have to be aware of, because the message that I've been receiving is that we need to clear up all of these old feelings, emotions, traumas, so that we're not projecting them into our future opportunities, because the opportunities that are coming are there for your healing, your growth, your expansion. So this is also possibly, again, if you're facing a health issue, it's time to focus on your healing. It's time to focus on getting rid of all of the things that are creating the dis-ease. There's a book, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay, and at the back of the book she has a dictionary of all the dis-eases and how they're created and what dysfunction they present in our body. So what do we have for May for Gemini? May, we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is great shift in energy here. The 9 of Pentacles is talking about independence. This is success. This is building something. This is bouncing back after this 10 of Swords energy. And it's, it's something that you are doing on your own, but it's also a reminder that you are never really alone. There is support and help out there if you need it. You just need to reach out. But this is talking about comforts. This is talking about material success, bringing something into fruition here. So that is beautiful. And what do we have for June? For Gemini, what can Gemini expect in the month of June? Oh, we have a lot of cards. We have the Judgment card, the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. This is magnificent energy. This is making a judgment call that is going to be the right decision, that brings you success. It's, what you need to do. This could be involving going back to school. It could have, with the Hierophant, that's some sort of contract, oath, vow, commitment. And to me, the Hierophant lately has been screaming of this higher consciousness, just being more aware of, who you are, what you want, not being willing to tolerate less than. So I feel like here you're choosing to fill your own cup again. You're choosing to do things that, focusing on your goals. Again, the Queen of Pentacles is another card of self-care, nurturing. And the Hanged Man, seeing things from a different perspective. Again, seeing things for what they truly are. The Queen of Pentacles too, she is somebody that knows that it's kind of like she knows that the bad things we go through are lessons, and the only way we can go through it is to work through it. The Queen of Pentacles is also a message telling you that things are working out better and possibly faster than you think they are. These seemingly mountains are going to eventually turn into molehills that you can look back at and laugh on, in a sense. Our anxiety over change, our anxiety is fear of the future. So if you're feeling anxious, and it can also sometimes be, instead of, looking at it as a fearful thing, start looking at it as anticipation. Instead of fearing what's coming, start getting excited about possibilities, about what's coming, about what can happen, instead of projecting your old limiting fears. That's that new perspective, looking at things as opportunities instead of problems. The Queen of Pentacles is also asking you to clarify your objectives. And when you're faced with a circumstance that you used to buckle under, now you can recognize it as an opportunity to be the cause instead of the effect, to be the creator instead of the victim. And then that will help you push through it a lot easier. What do we have for July for Gemini? What do we have for July? For July, we have the Seven of Swords and the Two of Cups. So definitely I'm feeling like this is destiny. There's some sort of, whatever you're going through, it's a destined change. It's a destined transformation. It's meant to be. It's an answer to your prayers. It's, guidance from the universe. And the only thing that can block it, again, is your projections, your fears, your anxieties. So, that's where our ego wants to keep us safe. So it's going to try to sabotage us from doing anything that is scary, unknown, different, out of our box, in a sense. So don't hold yourself back in any way. Don't limit yourself. This is a time to think big. Yeah, this is your dreams and desires are wanting you as much as you want them. The King of Wands is about acting on your passions, acting on your dreams, And the Empress is about receiving abundance because you've taken action towards something. You didn't hold yourself back. You weren't afraid of what other people think or say. It's like being the light. Yeah. And in August, we have, or in September, we have the World. Once you take action towards something, you stop projecting your fears and you just go for it. Do what you feel you need to do. Everything's going to turn around. October, we have some conflict, and we are going to get clarity on that. November, we have the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Fool, and the Six of Pentacles. So again, in November, there could be somebody who's trying to hold you back, somebody who's trying to stop you from moving forward. Unfortunately, that happens when people see us growing and evolving. They don't want to come with us, and there is a divide happening right now in humanity. You know, the door is closing. The ones who want to go to the 5D are going to shift that way, but there are some that are going to stay in the 3D and keep repeating the same heavy, dense experiences and energy. So the Queen of Swords is deciding to go in a new direction, and being with the Seven of Wands, this is standing firm in your decision, having faith that, you know, things are going to work out with the Six of Pentacles. Having faith that if you put your energy into what it is that you want rather than all of the things that you don't want anymore, that things are going to balance out. Something that was lost will be returned to you in some way. And what do we have for December for Gemini? What is in December? And that just flew right out. The Five of Swords, which is, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles. The pages are messengers, and this is usually a message of planting new seeds, putting down new roots somewhere, you know, so a new job, a new whatever it is. It's the beginning stages of something, of an opportunity or something. But back to December, we have the Five of Swords. This is usually like a winning at all cost type energy. The Five of Swords is, again, to me, the Five of Swords is a need to, in a sense, check our ego again, because you know, there's also a need to have this, you know, like I said, if you're projecting past experiences, you're looking at things from a lose-lose perspective. You know, there's a need to celebrate your wins no matter how small they are. There's a need to, if you're faced with conflict, there's a need to consider the source of the conflict and to realize that you don't have to, if somebody else's ideas or opinions don't hold true for you, then that's okay. You know, you don't have to dwell in other people's puddles of poo or negativity. It's okay for you to evolve and, and sadly there are people that we're going to have to leave behind in this process. This card kind of gives off this energy of conquest and defeat. So there's, you are being tested to see if you are going to push through, if you're going to see yourself as the victim or the manifester, the creator, whatever you want to say. There's an element of here, that you are going to get what you want, but it just may not be the way you want it. So take that how it resonates. So let's clarify January. Why is the Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, and High Priestess. What is this surprise or choice or decision? So yeah, whatever surprise is coming in January or has happened, it's kind of thrown you for a loop. It's possibly made you feel stuck, or again, you don't know how to move forward. You don't know what decision to make. You could be feeling like the victim, but again, remember, this individual is not actually tied or bound. She's free to do whatever she chooses. It's just inside, she's all locked up and doesn't know what choice to make. Clarify the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands for February. What is this burden that Gemini is being faced with? Having to make a decision, having to make a tough decision. Clarify the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is being clarified by the King of Wands. Now the Eight of Cups is walking away from something, and the King of Wands is usually something that we desire. So there could be something that, again, and the last message in December was saying that you get what you want, but, what was that? You'll get what you want, but maybe not the way you want it. So there's possibly something that you wanted here that you're going to have to let go of. The King of Wands is also saying that, your actions and decisions or opinions are going to be the deciding factor. If there's nothing left to gain in a situation, then it's time to carry on. And that's with the Eight of Cups, exactly what. There's, you're gonna, something I think is going to be revealed, and it's gonna throw you for a loop, and you're gonna have to make a decision. And the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords is being clarified by the King of Swords. This is definitely cutting something out, leaving something behind, having a plan on how to move forward, possibly independently, with the Nine of Pentacles here. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles for May. The Two of Wands and the Four of Swords. Definitely deciding to leave something, deciding this is totally, to me, feeling like deciding to save yourself from a situation. It's like having the whole world in the palm of your hands and knowing that you don't have to stay stuck somewhere or put up with something, tolerate anything, settle for the less than. Gemini, you're deciding to go off on your own, or at least to, start doing things for yourself. You've decided you're no longer the victim. You're empowering yourself in some way here in May. Clarify June. Yeah, June, the Six of Swords, deciding to leave, moving away from drama, moving to calmer waters. You literally could be moving, but she's usually packed her bags and she's hopped in the boat and she's off. So you could be deciding to leave something. This opportunity, this surprise that comes in, it could be a job opportunity or something that requires you to move away. And that could be why it's such a tough decision. Clarifying July with the Two of Cups. Again, like I said, destiny, divine timing, an answer to your prayers. And that's being clarified by the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. This is having a lot of success, a lot of, material wealth, things all around you, having everything you ever wanted. But with the Seven of Swords here, it's going to take some effort to maintain it. A lot of people who win the lottery, they can lose it very quickly because they don't have the right mindset. They're not prepared for it. So there's something here you need to prepare yourself for, Gemini. And in August, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Again, with the Ten of Cups, it reminds me that you're going to get what you want. It just may not be the way you want it. And the Knight of Pentacles is things moving forward, the money coming in, things coming together, forward movement. The Knight of Pentacles is slow moving because I feel there is a need to have a plan with the King of Swords, and there's a need to make sure you're getting your affairs in order in some way. Clarify the World card for September for Gemini. Why is the World here? Back to the Seven of Cups from the beginning. So, and the World is about making choices. Again, I feel like ultimately you're going to make the right choice because something is turning around. So trust make sure you're not projecting any limitations. For October, the Five of Wands is being clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So again, be careful who you're working with, who you're surrounding yourself with. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who aren't creating conflict and drama, that you're surrounding yourself with people who are supportive, like-minded, that genuinely have your best interest at heart. You might be finding those people. November is being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful. And November was the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven, standing firm in your decision. Having faith that things are going to work out, that you're being divinely guided. And then, boom. This is what everybody is looking for. Well, not everybody wants to have kids or a family, but stability, longevity, leaving a legacy, being financially stable, having a home, having supportive, loving people around you, whatever. And December, clarify the Five of Swords for December. So November, it's like you're not settling for anything less than what is going to bring you this. And that is what you desire. Your picture perfect outcome. And for December, clarifying the Five of Swords is the Fool. Just having faith that what you are being guided to do is the right thing for you. And at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Star, which is beautiful. So don't hold yourself back, Gemini, and don't let anybody else hold you back either. You're not a victim. You have more power and control over the situation. Actually, you have all of the power and control over whatever situation you're in. So I thank you for being here. I wish you all of the best for 2024. If this resonates, hit that like and subscribe. Go check out some of your other signs. If it doesn't, check out the book. But until then, Gemini, I will catch you next time.